special occasion. Special occasion for a young man who will be signing his letter of intent to the Ohio State University. Just a few minutes. I don't want to steal too much of Trey's time. This day is all about him. I just want to talk a little bit about Trey, not only as a football player, but as a person. Trey came up going into ninth grade his freshman year and was immediately on varsity. Never played it down in JV. As a football player, we knew he was a tremendous talent. But not only was he a tremendous talent, he's got extreme work ethic, character, leadership, accountability. That's what we call the CLAW, the C-L-A-W. And Trey is an exemplary student athlete. It's been a joy to coach. So I want to thank you, Trey. First off, from myself, my coaching staff, thank you for everything you've given to our program, to our school, to our city. You've been a great student athlete here. You've been a great role model, and you continue to be. The thing about having the #1 running back in the country, sometimes that can make you a little big-headed, but not Trey. He always stayed humble. He's laser focused on what his goals are and what it takes to reach those goals. And that comes from his family. I see his brother Ronnie Walker back there, who played for us as well, and the whole family. It's just a direct correlation, a reflection of you guys. And Mom, what you've done with these boys is truly amazing. And we are so blessed. We are blessed that what you guys have done for these boys and for Trey. It's been phenomenal. And so, I thank you guys. I thank the family, my coaching staff, for everything you've done. Not only is Trey, like I said, a great athlete, he's a great student. He's a 4.0, 4 point something, higher than a 4.0. And I think that's just as important, because that's going to carry him on to be successful for life after football. And, I think that's very important, and I think Trey knows that too. And so, from the minute he got here, he worked hard to achieve a goal. I always tell coaches when they used to come in, he's the first kid I've had that had a GPA that was higher than his 40 time. And so that's pretty impressive. I think Ronnie was there too, actually, and maybe Greg Pepper. There hadn't been many, and that says a lot. Very good player. Some of his accolades, you guys saw when he walked in. He was the Gatorade Virginia State Player of the Year as a junior. First team all everything. All Metro, all state, Player of the Year, All American. And he never let that get to his head. He kept working. Even in the off season, Trey and I were talking this summer, and he was just devastated when the football season was moved to the spring, because the plan and the goal all along was for Trey to graduate early and enroll at Ohio State. We talk a lot here about Hopewell Magic, and Hopewell Magic is a lot about leaving a legacy. And this young man has left quite a legacy. And it'll be years that people will come through and remember seeing Trey Henderson play, or looking up to Trey Henderson. And coming from a little old town called Hopewell, that's something special. And we really appreciate everything you've done. We love you, Trey, and we can't wait to follow you to the Ohio State University.
First, I want to thank everybody for coming out. I want to thank God for blessing me and allowing me to be in this position. I want to thank my strong parents for all the sacrifices they have made and all the struggles they have been to be able to take care of me and my brothers. I also want to thank my family out here in Hopewell, my family down there in Georgia. I want to thank my football coaches from the Gold Devils where it all started, my football coaches from middle school, my football coaches all the way to high school. I want to also thank my track coach for getting me mentally and physically prepared for the next level, my teachers, and the school staff, and my friends that I grew up with, and everyone else who supported me along the way. Growing up in Hopewell taught me a lot. I'm just glad that I'll be able to make it out. I got a lot of love for my city, Hopewell, and I'll never forget where I came from, and I'm going to continue to represent. It was always my dream growing up to go play Division I football. All my life I've been putting in the work and staying away from all the negativity to accomplish my goals. Knowing that I'm going to college for free and that my mom and dad don't have to pay it down, for me to go to college means a lot to me. I hope what I'm doing will inspire and motivate the younger ones in my city. My race is not over though. I'm just getting started. I'm excited to say I'll be signing with the Ohio State University to continue my academic and athletic career.
Good afternoon, folks. This is Byron Jones with Recruit 804, and I got the man of the hour here with me today, the nation's #1 running back in the class of 2021, Mr. Treveyon Henderson, live from Hopewell. Trey, you just finished putting ink to paper, and the decision is final. You're heading to Columbus in a few weeks, actually. So talk to us a little bit about having the decision out of the way and heading up to Ohio State here in a few weeks.
It feels great. It's a lot of weight off my shoulder now. Just knowing that it's finally official, and I'm finally a Buckeye.
So, you committed a long time ago. I guess it feels like it's back in March or April, and you never wavered from your decision. If anything, you picked up steam with your commitment and your love for Ohio State and all that other good stuff. So talk to us a little bit about, your relationship you've built with the staff and the guys who are already there, and what made you, stick to your guns and stick to your commitment.
What made me stick to them is with the coaches talking to me every day, the other commits talking to me every day. I mean, it's just special. The bond that we all share is just special.
So, when you get to Columbus, there'll already be kind of a familiar face down there with Kayvon Pope from Dinwiddie. He'll be there to greet you. What does that mean to you to, go that far from home and have somebody who has grew up 20 minutes or so from Hopewell there to kind of show you around?
It means a lot. I actually played against him when I was a freshman, so just knowing we'll be the future teammates means a lot. I can't wait to get to work with him and get to play with him.
So, last couple things here. A few years ago, it was about your sophomore year when you guys actually played Dinwiddie. You were playing more defense at that time, and then you broke the game open and won the game on that 80-yard run. From there, and watching the birth of Treveyon Henderson, where would you say it all kind of began for you, where you started saying, like, hey, I could be the next big featured back, like, in the country and all that other stuff?
Shoot, probably like at the freshman year. I mean, my freshman year, I played varsity football. I had a big year. I mean, I had like 82 tackles as a freshman. But like after my freshman year, that's when I really started to focus. Like, that's when I really started to get on my grind and things like that. And I just took off from there.
Awesome. So last thing, you had both your brothers here today. Ronnie's at UVA, and then you have a younger brother who's about to start his sophomore year, freshman year. Which one? He's gonna be a rising sophomore, correct?
Yeah, rising sophomore.
What kind of advice would you give to him to be in this position where you are in the next coming years?
Just work hard. You gotta focus on your schoolwork, stay away from all the negativity and things like that, and just know, like, when he's not working, somebody else getting better in his class. So you always gotta stay on your grind.
Awesome. Well, that's all I got for you. I'm gonna let you get back to your family, but we appreciate you for having us out today.
All right, thank you.